This is the TBK NWS series. This is round 0, the preseason test race at Las Vegas. Simon Topham in the 33, Eddie Lynch in the 84 made up the front row, and Paul Smith and Joey Adge were chasing them. Simon got a great start up on the first lap, and at the end of the first lap, Paul Smith tried to make a charge, but he did not make it as there was a caution on the first lap. Here we go. It's lap 1, and Alexandre Quiros and Otto Bergman tangle. Joe Hans gets a piece, Andre Guillache, Brendan Langlois, Gail Brooks, Jake Pugh, and Mitch Kent. Only Guillache would retire. Here is his onboard cam. Into the back of the 26, hit by his teammate in the 17, and goes back up into the wall. As you see other cars make their way through the infield to get around him, and, well, really don't know what happened here. The track already has a grounds crew, and they really didn't need him. And then on the restart, Simon Topham, he gets out front, and then he gets a decent jump again, but you see Josh Chin and Philip Wilkes battling, but second caution, lap 7. Joe Hans, Tommy Toe, Shane Gardner. Hans gets in a JR Motorsports sandwich and collects Toe. They both go spinning around, and then Toe goes backwards. And Quiros and Pugh get rammed, and here's Quiros' onboard camera. Oh, that was such a hard hit. The hood came back on the car somehow. Okay. And on the restart, it was Paul Smith and Josh Chin, and then here's sneaking up, passing Simon Topham that was Leon Davis, but this is Joe Daw, the 83 Sprint Cup driver. Now watch Mike Sarley. Him and Adge get together, and then Otto Bergman, wow, they saved that. And then it was Philip Wilkes' turn to lead, and then another caution, lap 17. Simon Topham gets squeezed by Eddie Lynch and Chris Wetz. The 23 gets involved. Chris Pym stop. Oh, the Roush cars just tag team him here's Ben Alfin and Gail Brooks replay again. Watch Brooks. He goes low. Goes high. Alfin goes low, and then Chris Pym just runs into him for no apparent reason. Here's Alfin's onboard camera. And you see the smoke up ahead. He goes low. He just says go high. No, low. That's what you get for being indecisive, Mr. Alfin. You wreck. And here we see apparently Chris Pym's racing hero was Andrea Guillache, so he decided to imitate him. And then caution 4 was on lap 22. After the restart, Jason Katterberg and Joe Hans get turned by Brendan Langlois, and Mitch Kent gets involved. Only the 23 would get out, and then Joe Daw takes the lead from Wilkes, but Scotty Nicholson in the 18 tries to take a run and eventually does the next lap. And then we see some Mike Sarley get turned. This was caution 4. I'm sorry, I did not put a marker up, and then on the restart, Philip Wilkes immediately jumps under the 18 of Scotty Nicholson, and you see they go side by side, and then Wilkes, Law, and Leon Davis in the 15, the Englishman who's rookie this year. And then you see Davis takes it 3 wide, and then here comes Paul Smith, and Davis got that. Whoa, that was close though. Guess I should mention some other cars having quiet runs in the top 10. The 87, that's Covey Moore. The 31, that's Stuntman Woody Watson. The Roush number 6 of Wayne Stell. Both were having quiet but solid runs, but the last and final caution would finish the race early under yellow when Philip Wilkes gets tangled up with Shane Gardner, Spinny Tortoni, and Otto Bergman and Chris Pettit. Then you see, coming to the line, Scotty Nicholson takes the win, basically taking the win, I should say. And then here's a replay. This is Pettit. You see Wilkes go on his roof, and then, Brendan Langlois gets into him. And here is the onboard, let's see, this is Wilkes' on board. You see he goes over, and there's Bergman's hood. And Sarley goes by, and then he just sits there. And this is Joe Hansen's on board. This will be the last replay we have. He goes through the wreck, and then, oh! Hits the back of Mike Sarley's car. And here it is officially Scotty Nicholson and Joe Dahl, Toyota 1-2, Joe Gibbs and Braun racing 1-2 here at Las Vegas, 41-lap race. And the top 10 was Nicholson, Daw, Paul Smith, Leon Davis, Woody Watts, Wayne Stell, Josh Chin, Covey Moore, David Hetzel, and Chris Wetz.